double check. We got sound. Okay. Shalom, shalom, Mike and Aqua, Sequoia, apostles and elders. Give us 1 second to do a sound check and the
Somebody grabbed it, Revelation 13:16.
yeah sound check.
13:16 Revelation.
Let me know that you can
I got
hear
I got it.
and see.
I already went there.
All right. Well,
Anybody give confirmation?
There's the war chant.
We good? Okay, con.
Ruben going to war.
All right,
I
con.
think we live. Yeah, we got sound and everything. Con. Hey, shalom, shalom. We're the brothers of the Great Millstone, the Chicago branch, with our honored guest. All right, and first and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors unto our apostles and elders. Salutations to all our fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity. To the scattered, that are scattered among the heathen that look like the heathen, and to the few aqua that are listening and learning. To you, we say shalom. And we're just going to open. Actually, can I get that scripture, that Revelation, Papa Shah?
Which one? Revelation
13:16.
Revelation 13:16. And he called us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads.
All right. So that is where we are. And this whole scenario with all these with all these this trickery and all these different draconian laws being pushed forth, covering up your airways that actually makes you, that puts your immune system in a compromise, actually weakens your immune system. All these things that's been going on have been leading up to this point, because this was clearly not about health and all that stuff. This health and safety. This was an agenda about control and to separate, to see who was going to comply and who was not. All right, and you best believe all the people that took the sauce are going to also, take the MOTB. And that is, they're gonna take that Marcus Aurelius, and that is what's next. Because now, I don't know if brothers are aware, the Federal Reserve are rolling out their digital currency now. It's happening, so it's on. There is no turning back.
That's right.
Things are gonna progressively get worse and worse.
And it already started. I mean, you people are not wise. They're not looking. What's going on in Australia? What's going on in Canada? Matter of fact, I was watching Italy today. Italy's starting to turn up. All right, Italy started. Italy started to turn up in roughly, like it was on roughly, I believe, and they're going head and toe to toe with the popo right there too. All right. So now what's going to happen when it comes to America? What's going to happen when those austere measures or those draconian measures get down over here to America? You know what's going to happen? The same thing that's going on in Australia. They're going to start resisting with the police, holding them back, but then they're going to start shooting fire. They open up shooting fire on these people. They was like, they're shooting. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I said, nah, nigga. I meant to say, duh, nigga. Nah, nigga. But this is coming here. And we might be laughing about it right now, but I guarantee you, people, these 230s ain't gonna be laughing very, very soon.
The cops over there were getting lumped, man. And how long you think the cops gonna take them lumps? Right. Before they start doing what they gonna do, man.
That's it. Get up off me. It didn't take long because it was only a couple of weeks.
Right. If you got a firearm and you get lumped, how long you think it's gonna be before you just go ahead and reach for that firearm?
About the second leg.
All right. Go ahead and bring out this scripture.
This is Zephaniah 1:11. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut off, all that bear silver are cut off. So yeah, man, the collapse of the financial system.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna. I heard an economist say that a financial collapse is worse than a natural disaster.
Yeah.
And I've seen tornadoes tear places up, man.
Well, yeah, because the natural disaster only affect the people in that area.
Mm-hmm.
This financial collapse is actually going to affect the world. It's gonna affect Bitcoin too. Once the dollar crashes,
They've now that you said that the Federal Reserve, Jamie Dimon already spoke against it. They said all these people who got money invested in Bitcoin, you wasted your time.
it's a lose.
You've already everything that you thought that you gained has been it's been a waste of time. The Federal Reserve is rolling out their digital currency, and they're gonna make Bitcoin obsolete. So basically, all people who have money in bet and think that they have something stashed up, you have
Catch that
nothing.
But this also
You have
goes.
nothing.
It goes to the whole banking.
The joke's on you.
Exactly, because the whole banking setup is already jacked. They're going to collapse the dollar. You can have $15,000 in the bank. You have 30,000. You can have 100,000.
You can have 100 million in Bitcoin.
Exactly.
They're about to say that Bitcoin is obsolete and not legitimate. Jamie Dimon already said it, man.
Yep.
And he
Yep.
speaks for the Fed.
That's it.
All right. You best believe he's the CEO of JP Morgan, but he's speaking for the Fed.
That's
The
it.
Federal Reserve. All right. As long as America still has nukes in the armies, though the dollar is dying, all right, it's not dead yet, and America still holds sway.
It's funny that you say that because
Hold that thought, and somebody grab their tongue walking through the earth. Go ahead.
okay, it's funny that you say that about J.P. Morgan because the CEO of J.P. Morgan at the time that Reagan was giving his speech was the one that walked up to him and told him, wrap this up. Okay, so yeah.
There it is.
See, now you old enough to remember that.
Yeah. I am. but yeah, he was.
Hey, when a banker walk up to you, walk up to the president,
While he's doing a speech,
it goes to show you what Mayor K. Rothschild said.
Yeah.
Amschel Meyer, Rothschild said was true, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can find that quote.
I got him, but I pull it up right now.
But that scripture,
And that's what Dave Chappelle was saying in his skit. Wrap it up. He was mimicking that.
That's Psalm 73 and 8. It says that they are corrupt, they speak wickedly concerning oppression, they speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
That tongue and that vibration walking through the earth, man. And this Edomite, when he speaks, and what did he say? What was that saying?
He says, I care not what. This is the full one. They got to get the short ones now.
Yeah, get the
This
full
the full
one.
one.
I've never heard the full one. I know we've gotten that shortened version.
Right, this is the full one. This is the 1815 quote. It says, I care not what puppet is placed upon the throne of England to rule the empire on which the sun never sets. The man who controls the British money supply controls the British empire, and I control the British money supply.
So there you go. So basically, that quote came from there.
Yeah.
And who was that? That was Amalek.
Yeah.
The Issues, the little hats,
Right.
the 1948ers, man.
And,
All right. And
this-
like Dave Chappelle said, they create words to win arguments.
that's it.
You know, like anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
All right. You know
Like
that word anti-Sem.
Yeah.
But we got a word. It's called Christianism.
That's it. I got we flipped it back on there.
All right. It's a fraudulent, fake, phony lie. All right. Just like Judaism. It's a fake, fraudulent, phony lie. Judaism is based around the Talmud. The Talmud is not biblical. The
That's
Bible speaks the word of Jacob that went out to Jacob speaks against all other books. There is no book to be joined unto the book. These people are fraudulent. All right, motherfuck them.
That's right.
All right. Wish I had an English accent so I can say that.
Right.
Go ahead, you want.
All right.
Give us the British motherfucker.
Motherfucker them.
Right. Or what was Conor McGregor? Who the fuck is this guy?
That's right.
No, sure want to wait. Bring it out. Bro. That's Isaiah 34:16.
But again, it is the other quote. He said, let me issue and control a nation's money, and I care not who writes the laws.
Right. So the laws that are being written in America, and that's evident because the Constitution says that there will never be any other currency outside of silver and gold.
That's right.
Gold and silver is supposed to be a currency point blank.
That's why they killed
Right.
Kennedy.
And this, right? He tried to reinstate the silver standard, and they off his ass.
And he tried to expose him.
Yeah,
Right?
He did
He made
expose him.
he did expose him, but they shut his ass up.
Yep.
And which makes sense the way they did it. That's why his wife was crawling away
Right,
from the driver.
He said,
Right?
because the driver turned around and
So
shot
the
his
driver was the one who did it.
Right there in front of
It
everybody.
was just like 9/11.
Yep.
What you saw was not what you saw.
That's it.
We won't go any more into it. But go ahead.
If I may, this is 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches,
That's it.
but in the living power who giveth us richly all things to enjoy.
Come on, man.
How you gonna trust in American riches when JP Morgan and Chase, they just got in trouble for they set the silver standard. They've been stacking silver.
Didn't they
Then
get caught a couple, not even a year ago,
Yes.
with fucking cocaine
Yes.
on one of their vessels?
Yes.
But you know, a couple, shiploads of that shit.
It doesn't matter. But how you gonna set the index and you're also in the game?
Right.
You stocking you can't do that. You cannot be in the game and be the referee.
That's changing
You know what I'm saying?
places, man. With
Yeah, right.
Right. So you the point guard, but you stopping it everybody else.
That's a foul.
Right. And you
I'm 10 feet away. I'm the referee.
Right. You on the other end of the court to call it trapping. Nigga way down under the rim, you got 13 people in front of you or whatever. And you call it traveling on somebody you couldn't even see over there.
Because your man beat your ass.
And the association too.
Right. So every time somebody break your damn ankles,
Yeah. And you can come up with a
Try
rule.
You're right. You're right. He comes up with a new rule. Now you can't cross over no more.
Right.
That's it.
Except
That's a carry.
5 minutes left.
That's a carry.
You can't shoot the ball no more.
You can't shoot the ball no more.
But yeah,
Hey, it was a teacher. I forgot what she was, but she's a principal of the school. She said, when you tell brown skinned children that they are overachievers, it makes the white kids mad.
We just did.
I just figured that.
You know?
It's called white guilt.
Yeah.
I got two verses.
go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is Proverbs 23. And I'm starting at 4. Labor not to be rich and seek your own wisdom. Without set thy eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
perfect.
And that's plain, man. It says, seek my own wisdom. Don't worry about getting rich in this place. These riches are going to fly away. It says that they will not regard their silver nor their gold. And nothing gonna have Bitcoin ain't the answer to the crash of dollar. That's another scam. Even Elon Musk was earlier this year. He started doing what? Tesla was selling their Bitcoin.
That's right.
He had to hold some because people, he looked at too much, but he got rid of a lot of his Bitcoin, man. This shit over with. This is Ezekiel 28. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm bouncing around. I'm gonna get to the point. This is Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches. This is that same merchant city, like Mactash, that Yawana read, right? He said, how, man? And has gotten gold and silver to thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So Esau riches is what makes him proud. He got control of the whole world. I went to Isaiah 10. I gather all the nations up like a chick does her eggs. And the Lord is going to humble this place. So that means these riches got to go down.
Hey, just like Antiochus, man. What happened when he said he didn't have no more? He didn't have. He couldn't give gifts so liberally.
This is traffic. That's just in second person.
Right, so you can no longer. Hey, I was watching a scene in Game of Thrones where what's the little blonde bitch that Elder Corral claimed?
Targaryen.
Yeah, she comes in her whole army, and the dudes that had no rods, and then the crazy dudes on the horse. Yeah, they basically cut all their rods off so they will be focused on war. But here's the point. The dude on the wall who was facing him, he told Jamie Lannister, he said, man, so this is the army of the men with no rods, basically. And he was saying, well, there's no way I've been in an army with no rod. And he was like, well, he said, but coin and gold. And he said, look, dude, I've been fighting all my life. He said, what do you think soldiers spend all that coin and gold on?
Right.
Thank you. Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. He's like, right. But nevertheless, man,
There's some coin and gold.
somebody get that that Habakkuk.
It's 2 more verses.
2 more Habakkuk shot. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. And it says, what, Obadiah, they that ate not bread is laid a snare unto thee. So these heathens getting rid of U.S. debt, all right, turning their reserve into gold again, is destroying this economy, man. It says your brightness is going to be destroyed. What made you great? The world is now looking at hating. Your influence you have on the world, your wine, nations are drunk and are mad. They hate you now, man. You force them to take this damn venom. Are you forcing them to wear restrictive face gear? All right.
Yeah, you got people.
Western mindset.
God, you got people. You know, you restricting people's breathing airways and all kind of shit, man. So let me read the scripture that my brother Burnett Hodge put up, man. That brother's been really diligent. This is it's Psalms 7:16. This mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own head. All right. So it's all gonna come back on him, man. And that if somebody got that Habakkuk shot.
I got it. Verse 6. Habakkuk 2 and starting verse 5 says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right. Now I wanted you to read that because Benji was talking about Saint Benji was talking about how, you know, Esau, how he got his wealth. This is the way he got his wealth right here. Read.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death.
And he brings death wherever he comes. Now I'm going to read I picked a screenshot of a comment that one of my subscribers left. And here's the crazy thing. This subscriber was one of my biggest scoffers about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And now he's like, he was scoffed to the point to where he started actually doing his own research and listening to what I'm saying. It was like, fuck, dude, you the truth, I was wrong. And he was like, and all of a sudden, now he on the comment board coming against everything that Esau does, man. And the brothers, and his name is When Pigs Fly. Some of these brothers might remember. Right, he was saying, y'all the Israelites, when pigs fly, y'all the Israelites. Right, and he was one of my biggest scoffers. And now this brother supports the truth, man. This is what he left the comment, and it fits right into everything we just read. All right, and it reads, it says, for the benefit of American people, you mean like the time the U.S. spent 20 years forcing Afghan farmers to grow opium instead of wheat and stole all the profits?
That's right.
That's some heavy shit.
That's true.
Because that's exactly what the fuck these crackers did. You so-called white people. All right? And it says, you mean like the time in Vietnam when heroin was brought into the West by hiding them in dead soldiers' bodies and destroyed the whole swaths of minorities? That's what the fuck you Edomites did. You so-called white people.
That's right.
All right? You people that's YouTube, that's monitoring, you too.
Right.
All right? Then it says, you mean like the time U.S. soldiers were used to kill Iraqis for no other reason than to steal their natural resources? Okay then, God bless America. Not.
Right.
See, and this is beautiful because this happens periodically. It makes me think of the brother I shot in our camp. He came, you know, and he would come and he dealt, but he would scoff and he'll argue and he'll debate, and then he disappeared for about a year or so.
No, 2 years.
For 2 years. He disappeared for 2 years
later.
And then he came back humble. He said, you know what, everything that y'all said was right. And, you know, and he came humble, and ever since he's been in the camp, you know, after he worked his way into the camp. But this is the dividing line of people who can't understand the truth and those who are in the truth, so forth. The ones who the Lord who's called, like Yahweh Shai said, he lost none of them. He said he lost not one sheep. So that's why I believe with the elders as well that the elect really is sealed. There might be different levels of being sealed, to being all the way sealed, to being in the process and so forth. But right now, for them to be doing all the things that they're doing and letting every one of their secrets out, and now we got the Space Force. When the fuck have America had a Space Force? Who are they fighting in outer space? got to be the chariots of the Lord. They got the injectables. Now you got the Department of Defense making the digital all that they came out and said we made a digital all. Everything lines up with the scriptures now. That means that we are knocking on the door. Heaven's door.
I still got.
Oh yeah, a little bit more sloppy. It says, neither keepeth at home who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death.
And everywhere he go, what does he leave? A footprint of death.
That's right.
From Agent Orange, which they threatened the farmers over here in America that if they don't go ahead and destroy their crops, they're gonna spray it with Agent Orange. I thought they were supposed to get rid of that shit. Why multiple farmers saying the same shit? It's you know how many videos of farmers coming out there saying and showing as they destroy their crops?
Salaki, can I say this real quick? Wasn't that pretext to go into Syria? Fucking chemical weapons?
Yeah, and we still got it.
And now they threatening motherfuckers with some shit. And that it's a crime. Isn't that like bro, that's a motherfucking that's a war crime, bro. What that Agent Orange did to them fucking kids over there, man.
And it's still suffering to this day.
And look, I did a video just the other day. What the fuck? And I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And it was the dude who was one guy said he went Randy Savage on him. But the dude who sounded like he was a WWF wrestler. He said a porn, but with all sorts of passion, he came against the powers that be. All right,
beautiful.
And basically, he said that the American people are ready to fight, and eventually they are.
Yep, that's right.
I mean, we're 2 Ezra 15:16
all day.
We're here. It's happening, right? And and the buildup of it is gonna set loose in America any moment now.
Hey, Malcolm, if I could add real quick, but I've been seeing a plethora of videos of Edomites getting on TikTok and various different social media platforms warning other Edomites to prepare. That word prepare is being used around the Edomite community because on the left hand side, these devils know that it's about to go down.
Yeah,
you know they're dealing with Satan. Satan is giving them the intuition that it's about to go down on the left hand side just as much as Yahweh Shai is giving us the intuition on the right.
Well, they fell for the narrative too. The children will complain an ungodly father. They seeing that everything that they believed in and their whole arsenal is falling apart. Wait a minute. This is the land of the free, the home of the brave. Yeah. Oh, I know. The Constitution says this. Well, now the Constitution says that. Oh no, you're not taking my over my dead body, white man. I know. See
what these
I'm white. Fuck.
My cold dead hands.
You remember the video I played a couple of weeks ago with the one when you was listening to Biden when he made the knockdowns and he said no.
Yeah. And you stupid fucker. Yeah. You just killed us all. Yeah.
You declare war on us.
Yeah. Now you don't know what you've done. But I just watched the video, just to land back on what the brother said, of a former Navy SEAL talking about how all these highly trained killers and soldiers who risked their lives over and over again for the crimes of America, which we just spoke about. All right, and now you're turning these men against the system. So all them SEALs and all those Marine Force Recon and them fucking State Platoon Marines and fucking Sniper Platoon motherfuckers, what the fuck you think they're gonna do?
Right. And what they're saying is a lot of them are going to fight. You can tell by the one Edomite Lesbo who was like talking shit against Americans, but then you see the other ones in response to her saying
other soldiers they're actually highly decorated soldiers who actually have, because they know she ain't really did shit. She just talking shit. All right, just because you qualified expert on the range. It's easy to qualify expert when ain't nobody shooting back at you. All right.
He was still making
everything with some shit.
Oh no, that was the point.
It says, "Who enlargeth his desire is hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied."
Right. All he does is bring death, and he can't be satisfied, man. Right. That's why the Lord is finally going to put it into him. The water Yahweh Shalom Shah. We can see that income with the chariots showing up and with the activities that are going on, and now they're about to push the MOTB, man. The digital currency is now set to go. Yeah. And guess what? And I'm gonna have you bring out your scripture, Mataz. They all you people who are sauced up, especially you double sauced up people, when they turn up this 5G, okay, all you get motherfuckers gonna be running around talking about hello Eddie. Y'all gonna be looking like that graphene, man.
Johnny Five.
Right. This is Coinbase, just to land back on you. And it says USD coin. And USD coin is actually it's already in effect.
But it's not. They have
But
put. It's not available to put money
Right.
into it or out of it. They put, and that got introduced like last year,
Right.
and it's been
Right.
for a nice minute, and it came out of nowhere. But how you gonna come up on the app? But I can't put no money in
You
or
can't do
out.
nothing with
That's because they're setting it up to be the additional currency in the backbone.
And when they do, it's going to kill all other digital currencies.
Well, it's gonna be illegal.
And that can also can make the other nations start pushing buttons.
That's true.
Yeah,
too.
That could be it too.
Yeah.
Well, that's,
So
the SEC is going hard against Ripple XRP. Meanwhile, Japan and other countries are trying to make XRP their digital currency. They want to use
Ecuador
XRP
did it.
platform.
Oh, shit.
Right, and America's trying to say XRP is illegal and went against the trade commission.
Trade commission.
They try. It's
It's about money,
right
bro.
now. It's
See,
a
but-
conflict right
so the nations hated the whore. Bring up the
That's
scripture.
right.
now.
Because it's a big robbery. Because they let these people come and play the game. Now you're going to take the game away.
It's a nice
After
game.
everybody put their money into it.
It's a nice game, and then now everybody being told step away from money, step away from game.
This
He-
money's
he's
no
so
more
like
good.
this nigga that want to do. He want to take his ball and go home now.
Because
This is Ecclesiasticus 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is being translated from one people to another.
When you don't pay your workers daily, you already done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When you sit there and take the goals, see, the people don't remember the history of the dollar. The word dollar is not a unit of money. It's a unit of measurement. So when you say, if you go to Home Depot and say, can I get 20 feet? They're going to say 20 feet of what? They're going to be like, either wood, flex pipe, or whatever the fuck. A dollar is a unit of something. You're supposed to have $1 in silver. If you look, and we did this, we would put them up. $1. If you look at the old dollars, $1 in gold, $1 in silver, payable to the owner on demand. That was a reflection of gold or silver that he had in the bank because he was not trying to carry 500 coins around and get robbed and lose all your shit. Then the America did the biggest thing back in the early 30s during the Great Depression. They robbed everybody from all that gold and said, if you got gold, it's a crime. You don't know your history of your own wicked country, how they've been fucking this country up and people here since they got over here.
Right.
And so now you're wondering why you don't believe they're gonna do it again. Well, keep putting your money in the bank. Keep on living the way you live. Keep on not preparing. Well, now Esau telling you to prepare and you ain't preparing, you're a fool.
That's it.
Because you know what? All Jake is worried about is football and basketball.
Oh, they living it up right now.
They enjoy the football season, and they wait for the basketball season.
Yeah.
You know, and then every now and then a bullshit ass boxing match.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, all the rich people.
You say what?
Yeah, versus that.
Right.
Old ass rappers that say,
Yeah, it was an accomplishment for niggas to, to get out the bubble. It was watching the NBA in the bubble when they got back to normal. Niggas felt like they accomplished something. They go to show you the level of deception that Esau is dealing on our people. Because ultimately in the spirit, what's happening is Esau knows it's a great awakening happening, man. Esau is watching these videos, man. So what he's doing is he's using a plethora of many different distractions to keep Jake from waking up to this truth.
Entertainment.
Yeah, this devil falling. This devil is. See the intricacies of it. Esau know what's really happening to himself. He see this shit, man. This devil falling fast as a motherfucker, man. Like the Elder Benji said, I beheld Satan falling like lightning. We had made the analogy earlier on the live stream. When that 3-cord rope is broken and it's down to one strand, once that motherfucker pop, that whatever's on that string falls, man.
Hey,
Just
this year, you had Russia bust shot a Russian boat shoot shots at Great Britain. What do you think that was saying?
Yeah, we
That
should,
was-
but China just had 46 planes fly
Oh,
in Taiwan.
It wasn't Taiwan.
That's
They
it.
shoot something.
That's right.
Get out of
Right,
line.
and what has America's response been?
Yeah.
Joe
It-
Biden sent troops over. Did brothers know that he sent
Yeah,
troops over to Taiwan?
there's troops
But
on
they
the
didn't
ground
do
in
shit
Taiwan.
though.
They can't do nothing.
They ain't do shit though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
sent troops over, they ain't do shit. China's still flying over saying, "What's up, nigga?"
Hey, what it do to 300 say? What can you do? Hey,
But the
fucking,
thing
we
is,
united,
Taiwan
man.
is owned by China. The Taiwanese are descendants of the Chinese. Right? They just broke
And
off.
they want it back.
That's
That's
right.
what's going on.
That's right. Just like Russia wanted Ukraine and Crimea back, because that's them.
That's part of
You know what I'm
their
saying?
stuff. Let me read this real quick to line back off what you said.
Come
This is Isaiah, because Esau is watching videos and he knows it's over. This is Isaiah 14 and 12. And it reads, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north."
Yeah, Esau got a God complex, man. You know, that big brother, entitlement that this devil suffers with, man. He feels as if, it's supposed to be us, not him. Not considering the fact that your descendants fucked up. Okay?
He sold the birthright.
Sold the birthright.
That's on you, nigga.
But then even to go back further, elder to Cain,
That's true.
that fucked up sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So
When he knew better,
Yeah.
he wanted to do what he wanted to do. All right? "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
God complex, man. I will be like the Most High. That's a man of insanity.
Yeah.
A man that can think that he can compete with the Most High is a psychopath, man. And that's really in the spirit. The Most High putting that spirit on Esau, man. So the Lord can make a great battle. Like he did.
So he can make a
with
great
Pharaoh.
he can make a great destruction.
It's
He
a real
he
war.
building them up only to, hey, it's like a little kid that takes all his little blocks and build a little castle, and then he knock that shit down, man.
That's
All right?
good.
It says, yet shalt thou be brought down to hell in the sides of the pit. So you're gonna be brought down to a hellish position. Man.
Hey, the Lord said, "I will bring thee down and make thee even to the dust."
That's it.
Meaning the Lord said that there shall not be a stone upon another. When the Lord get rid of America, it's not going to be a stone on top of another stone. Man.
None but
Everything going to be laid even
dust
down.
and smoke.
Oh, it's what it says. Who art thou, O great mountain?
Yep.
Before Zerubbabel, thou shalt be a plain.
Yeah,
All right, you're gonna be flat, and that's the house of David, man. And just like the movie Wizard of Oz, the house fell on that fucking wicked bitch, man.
She was
Hey, that's
laid out flat.
Hey, the house of David finna fall on your ass, man. Hey, ain't that what they say in the scriptures when you about to kill somebody? Fall on his ass, man.
Say his ass.
Fall upon him.
Fall on his
With an
ass.
English accent.
Yeah, fall upon him.
Right? It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man
That's it.
that made the earth to
See,
tremble?
why they miss that? But they got a whole Luciferian doctrine when the scriptures say this motherfucker is a man.
Lucifer is a fucking man.
Come on,
And
man.
he's a so-called fucking white man.
That's right.
Fuck you damn devils, man.
That's right.
They
That's
got
right.
a precept.
All right.
They got a precept.
Bring it out, brother. Salaki, I'm angry, brother.
Hey, you know what? We feel your anger. And man, I was telling Yaki this the other day. I said, we done losing. We done losing. It's time to win. We winning now. I mean, and right. As soon as I said that, when I was at the particular point I was losing, I had a phone call within 20 minutes, and it turned around and it, to winning. And when he said, see, I said, no. Remember, I said the Lord's changing shit.
Yeah,
The Lord,
man.
it's time for our
You got us out
lives.
here bad.
Oh,
You got us out here sick.
Yep.
You feeding us all this garbage food. You got our women against us. You got our children learning bullshit.
Yep.
You didn't taught us nothing but lies.
We read shit, we eat
You
shit.
know, you got everything backwards and turned upside down, and now even your own people are fucking tired of you.
Right. They taught us a death style.
Con.
Go ahead, brother.
The Sirach 21:8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money.
Excuse me?
He that buildeth his house with other men's money.
Okay, so and then other people's land, the Arch of Titus went over to took America, went over to, as a matter of fact, they took Europe. We had Europe. They took us down. That was our shit. Right?
Well,
The letter that Elder Taza Dakbar brought out last year was evidence to that when they talked about the tawniness of the Germans. All right, that the German. Then we got Nature Knows No Color lines that shows you the coats of arms of the Germans, man. Matter of fact, I'm about to do a response to a video about the Anglo-Saxons. And maybe Yahweh Ratazam will do it tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Hey,
That video. Go ahead, brother.
they took the Caucasus Mountains from the Horites, man. According to the scriptures, man. They didn't even own the Caucasus. Everything they taken, everything they gotten is by the sword, man, by violence, man. From the beginning, man. And then they named it.
Esau just ain't original nothing except the devil.
He's the original Bible.
They make memes about it.
He's the original Bible. He's the original thief. He's the original wicked.
Yeah, they make memes about it. Like you go on Facebook, social media, they say Mexicans got this, blacks got this, Chinese got this. What do white people get? And they laugh and say green bean casserole, and they say they don't got no culture, like but still killing.
Right, it's a little rich bitch client I used to have. He used to always use that term, poser. They just posers.
Just go ahead and finish your precept. Big Eye.
In Sirach 21:8, he got built up his house with other men's money, like one that gathers himself stones for the tomb of his burial, man. All right, that's what. Hey, Pastor Rama said right there. He said, man, he said don't change nothing, man. All right, keep the same damn pattern. The same thing that there was got to bring it out. All he does is kill, steal, and destroy, man.
That's all he does.
You know?
That's it.
Hey, you got that scripture I told you to bring out? Can you bring it out real quick? Right, because man, this is all coming to the culmination of your judgment. Go ahead, bring it out.
I got a correction too. Hey, they took Mount Seir from the Horites.
Mount Seir. And then when you said the Caucasus, I was like, in my mind, but I'm like, oh,
Mount Seir.
But no, because when you said that, it made me think we drove them there, especially with according to Job, we drove their ass out. But either way, they took that still, because that's guess what? We're still right. Just not the right people. It was the Japhites, Japhetic. That was their land over there. The Caucasus was their land. All right, so they still stole some shit. That wasn't their shit. Their land was the south of Israel, called Edom, and this was a keep there. The scripture says, brother brought it out earlier, they don't keep themselves at home.
The thief comes not but to steal, kill, and destroy.
That's it.
You can't talk to these people in the White House unless they want something from you. They're coming to steal.
Yeah.
But can you bring it out?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, even when it says in Haggai, you still at nations.
Yes.
Because basically, say you your own sovereign country and you come across a precious resource in your land. Esau will fund it. They will loan you the money. You know you can pay it back. Here's $2, pay it back $4. How you gonna pay it back this for? Only I make this type of money. Well, you can't pay me back. Look, we'll give you a seat in NATO. We'll give you the money to resource you, do shit. But you gotta vote with us. When it's time to go to war, you gotta go with what we say. You gotta do what we do. That's how they get down.
An offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, we still come destroy.
And as in the meantime, they still in getting your lithium, they still getting your coal, they still getting your oil or whatever the fuck is on your shit, and they making themselves super, super rich.
Yeah.
I still got this.
They're sending, right, buying yachts and sending their children to private schools and trust funds and you know stacking money for their children, for their people. All right.
Go ahead, you bring it up.
Yep. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 23. It says, yea, it says, a mighty wind shall stand up against them. It says, and like a storm shall blow them away.
And that's them angels holding that wind in the four corners of the earth, man, which is that nuclear destruction. Go ahead.
It says, thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty.
Ill dealing, man. Scripture says, upon whom has our wickedness not passed continually, man? Who didn't you fuck over? When you do go into World War II, who's gonna go to war with you? Who has the incentive to even trust you? Why would I go to war with somebody that stabs me in my back every time I turn it?
Well, they're already. France is upset with America. Germany is upset with America. There's many people now trying to hedge themselves in with other nations versus America. Man. Yeah. This is the great divide between the Edomite Russian power versus the Edomite American Britain Israeli power, and every people are picking sides on one of them sides. But guess what? You got the two bigger powers on one side, China and Russia. The other side's already fucked.
God.
Hey,
And let me say this real quick, Baba Kashab. Because Salakia, you know, it's a lot of brothers in here tonight. Because brothers are really they going hard on the comment board, but it's a whole lot of brothers in here. So Salakia brothers, you know, you brothers out there putting up these spiritual daggers. You know, it's just a lot of brothers. Yeah, Kazak Ban Yahweh, that brother. You know, but yeah, it's a lot of brothers in here. So Salakia, brother, you know, it's you know,
If we don't make mention of wonderful
but real quick, this is like just to land back off what you brother said, because what's happening is that the Lord is removing the heads from around Esau. If you've been watching the news, man, there's been a lot of crime on the Gold Coast.
I just saw that shit.
And then you look at the way the brothers are going up to the White Castle and taking all the Edomites women. You know, hey, back in the day when I was a young man, I did that shit all the time, man.
Right.
All right, all them bars up and down Lincoln Park, all in Wrigleyville, Sluggers, Cubby Bear. I had all the white bitches, the bartenders, all them hoes, man. All right, but the point being is that Jake is coming up and Esau's on a decline. And I just watched on the news how, and one of my clients that lives in Old Town, which is a part of the Gold Coast, he wants to move back to Maine because he don't feel safe. His wife got some homeless dude attacked his wife and his dog the other day, and he freaking out. All right, he's scared, man. And then a damn some dude drove up on the sidewalk and crashed in the store and damn near hit him, and he dove and fucking ran into a pole and fucked his shoulder up. It's just that the Lord, right? The Lord is jacking them up on the Gold Coast, man. People get stabbed and beat up and robbed. All right, and they just said, hey, the whole area, man, the River North, the whole Gold Coast, it just drive-by shootings. What they're saying is that I watched the Edomite lady on the TV. She said we're not safe here anymore. So and Jay Jordan just sold his damn house on the corner of Dearborn and it's Schiller, Dearborn and Schiller. For 18.4 million, man. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit.
It's a lot.
It ain't gonna fucking happen, man.
Yeah, I just did.
Well, when Jamie Dimon left, he was asking 16 million for his when they left, but it ended up selling for 9 million. A couple fucking Alphabet motherfuckers bought it.
Yeah,
all right.
why?
Real quick, let me read this. This is Isaiah. Hold that. This is Isaiah 5:5. And now go to. I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the heads thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down. And this was talking about us, but now this is talking about Esau. All right, that hedge that he's not in trouble like other men. That shit disappearing.
That's right.
All right, you are in trouble now, man. That's why you got something called white guilt, man. All right,
and that's the reason why they want to get that critical race theory out of there, because they don't want to teach
critical race history.
Exactly.
It ain't fucking theory.
Tell it now.
All right, theory is fucking history, man.
That's it, man.
Hey,
And they
subscribe to the
shame.
channel.
But that's that shameful spewing. Esau is ashamed
Somebody
of
get
his
that.
shit, man. Esau is ashamed of his shit, and now he's been so exposed.
He's ashamed of his history
That's it.
because his real history of rape, robbery, and murder is being brought to the forefront. And now he don't want to hear it. He enjoyed the benefits of it with the building up of this country and all the money in the banks and the loans and the land and all. You were right, but now that the story of how you got it, why you in the position that you in, you don't want that talked about.
Yeah, that's right. If I may add to what you're saying real quick, Elder, what's happening is the seed of evil has been sown in the earth. And like what the elder's saying, when something is being uprooted, it comes up. So all this devil's dirt is coming up and being made manifest because Yahushua is pulling it out.
Now, since you're gonna do that, and I'm a gardener, does it come up easy?
No.
Or does it still try to cling to knock them up?
Absolutely.
You try to pull that weed up, them extra roots still trying to hold on. You know what I'm saying? But the but the power of pulling out that weed and strength is greater than that, and you can get a hoe and a shovel and get all those roots out.
That's right.
But Esau is trying to stop it.
And that's why Yahushua is known as the reaper.
That's it.
When you read the parable of the talent, when the slothful servant then came to Yahushua, he said, "I feared thee because thou art austere man." When Yahushua responded, he said, "Well, you know I was an austere man, and that I reaped what I didn't sow." So Yahushua coming through, picking up all this wickedness that he ain't put out here. So, and I got a quick precept. I was laying back and off what the elder said. This is 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 28.
Shemai.
Second Ezra 4:28. It says, "But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come." Now we talk about the seed of evil. When we go into the seed of evil through reincarnation, that seed of evil came through Yahushua's wounds. So that's why he came back in the reincarnation to pluck it up. You know, the seed was sown through Cain. You know, it says, "If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is not sown pass not away."
Read that again.
Second Ezra 4:29. "If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good." So there's not going to be a joint alliance between America and Jerusalem.
Should the throne of iniquity have fellowship?
Hey,
Hey, the Lord coming to whoop your ass, man. That's point blank period, man. The Lord is coming.
I would not
Whoop
You know that point?
It's one more verse.
Okay.
That's it. Verse 30. "For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning." So it came through Adam and through Cain. It says, "And how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time."
Go look outside.
Right. Right.
Turn on the news.
And that was when he was on the scene. That was what? Close to
2,500
between 25 and 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, almost 3,000 years ago, about 2,500 plus years ago, man.
So then he said, "What?"
It says, "And how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth?"
Yet bring. So that's from that time, 2,500 plus years ago, up until right now, it's even more.
Con, and it's all falling apart. In breaking news, thousands of Southwest Airlines flight canceled as staff walk off the job due to job due to the YAB mandates, man. So thousands of Southwest Airline flights canceled as staff walk off the job due to y'all mandates, and I came back here on Southwest because I got canceled off of United, man, and I ended up flying back into water, man. The Spirit made me do that because I might have got caught up in that if had I not. But it's just going to show you, man, that Babylon is done, man. Babylon is done. Because in Southwest today, it's going to be America United and Frontier tomorrow.
Well, first of all, guess what Southwest is known for?
And then hold on, but then they were trying to lie and say, "Oh, well, it's due to because of the air traffic controllers." I'm like, man, motherfucker, all the air traffic controllers work for all the airlines, not just Southwest. So that was a lie. People are walking. So guess what? Your police are walking off.
Yes, sir.
Your firemen are walking off. This place is you people have no idea. It is finally the Wadi Halbach flying shop. It's finally here. It's finally here, man. And they get ready to be kicking their doors, man. Hey, Diego coming for you bitches, man.
That's right. Hey, did you see the video of the little white kid getting chased by a pigeon, man? The whole earth is rising up against him, man. The little white kid was on because it was a nigga. The nigga was filming it. Right. Jake was just laughing, and it was just a pigeon. And the little boy was just coming down the pipe like, ah! And the pigeon was just on his ass, pecking the fuck out of his ass, like just chasing his ass down, bro. Hey, the whole earth is finna rise up against you, man. Because look, the Lord promised the earth a feast.
The pigeon said, "They got one."
Yeah. Appetizer. Hey, because you know the Lord promised the beast of the earth a feast in Revelations. It says, "Look, that you may eat the flesh of kings and of mighty men, man." These animals about to take, just like the movie Avatar, man.
Hey, there's a show, I think it's on Netflix called The Zoo. If you brothers never seen it, man, and it started off. The show starts off with these lions in Africa just attacking and killing everybody.
I saw it. They got that look in it.
Yeah, and then it's like they were communicating with the animals all over the world. So it's the same thing was happening. It was a neighborhood, everybody was looking for their cats, and then all of a sudden there was thousands of cats in the tree. And if you walk past it, the cats would jump down and scratch you, fuck you up.
Remember the video I showed you? Remember the video I showed you?
All the animals were attacking the people, man.
Remember the show, the video I showed you a couple of weeks ago in India? when the lions got
Oh yeah,
together.
yeah. All the animals got loose.
But they said they huddled.
Oh, they said they huddled together
first,
They said all the big cats huddled together first,
and then they
dispersed and
Wow.
came out of the
And
cages
spat.
and came over the fences and started fucking people up.
And there was, and I mean, everywhere you go, you see Elamite getting jacked up by a lion over here, another one over there, and people running through the streets. And then the commentators like, guys, get out of it! You're staying home. Do not come outside. It's like, and the Lord's about to turn this shit around.
That's like
I
a
put it in the group. You can play it.
That's like an old movie Alfred Hitchcock made called The Bird.
Oh yeah, that movie scared the shit out of me. I watched that movie when I was in Philly, man. That movie scared the shit out of me. I was looking up at the birds.
Right. The bird.
Go ahead, brother.
Remember that shit. I can't even scoff them now.
Wisdom of Solomon 5:20.
Perfect.
His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. Verse 17. He shall take to him his jealousy of a complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies. So the whole world is against this devil, man. Even the animals, the trees,
Yeah,
the sun for the plague they had.
and you watch it. You know, you watch them nature shorts, man. You know the different safaris and the battle between the big cats, how the lions be attacking leopards and other cheetahs and crocodiles grabbing cheetahs and big cats snatching gators and shit out the water and all. Just the battle that goes on back and forth, man. That fury that those animals have is gonna be turned on people, man. All right, it's gonna happen.
Well, even in Isaiah 14 chapter,
They're changing that place. Hey, we all heard the story about the man who got eaten by the damn alligator in his own basement, man.
How did that motherfucker got through the
You're right. It's like, damn, you can figure you fall off your boat in the swamp and some weird shit, and you know the gator get you. This motherfucker was in his crib. He just went down the stairs. I just went to the bathroom and walked past and looked down the stairs to the basement. You go down in the basement and go grab a beer, and a fucking gator just grabbed you. What the fuck?
Like a back door open. I just have to swim on that.
Right, man. That ain't judgment. It's almost like it's funny, man.
You go get a beer and
That's
shit.
straight judgment, man.
When you go get a
When he attacked the dude, he was screaming. His girlfriend was like, "Fight back! Fight back!"
Oh, yeah. Mauled his ass. He
What is
played
it?
dead, but that bitch came in and jumped on him. He couldn't hold his scream.
And then if that turned up when he screamed.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Shakira got attacked by some wild boys.
Yes, the Razorbacks. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, that's what they call
I guess
it.
her hips still lie, huh?
I got the little.
No, the report was pulling on her.
I got the little video real quick. We got a little light comedy session.
Hello, everyone. It says a group of violent otters is mysteriously attacking people and dogs in Alaska. Otter is like a little
peaceful
creature,
right?
Y'all just be fucking around the water eating nuts.
Exactly. You trying to crack shit with a rock and keep it laying on his back, floating. That's what otter is.
Well, they got them little teeth.
And they're attacking a pet. Those otters, they really kill an alligator. They don't kill a predator. Animal like that.
When this is your daily dose of internet, every time someone goes on the sidewalk, this aggressive magpie chases after them.
The birds.
They laughing at it.
It's like, you damn cracker, get off my street. Nigga, what set you is?
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's just
that
some
was-
extra added shit. Silly shit.
Can I hit this real quick?
Go ahead, brother, hit it.
This is Sirach. This is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance which in their fury lay on strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
He's the wild
It's in the time of their what?
Force. In the time of their force, they appease the wrath of him that made them.
In the time of what?
Their force.
No, go back a little. Go back.
It says they pour out their force.
No, go back a little bit.
There be spirits. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
So the Lord created these particular spirits for vengeance, for judgment, for His vengeance. Because
Stab,
Lord said,
kill, claw, bite,
"Yep,
shoot,
run
over, whatever it is they gonna do,
whatever."
Fall on the piano.
And He said, right. He said, the Most High. He said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. Go ahead.
It says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Go ahead.
In the time of their destruction.
Okay, that's the point. In the time of their what?
Destruction.
What time we living in right now?
Destruction.
So what happens in this time right now? Go ahead.
They pour out.
It's being poured out. Yeah. He pours out what?
Their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
So it's getting poured out in force during the time of the destruction. That's the reason why these things are starting. The calamities going on right now on the earth has never been in the amount and the massment right now. From the droughts, epic this year. From the fires, epic this year. Volcanoes, busting out. Volcanoes, bro. Earthquakes, bro. From 7. Yeah, we ain't got there yet. You're right. From Australia, Mexico having a 7-point earthquake at one point. Haiti had one just not the other day. You mentioned the floods over in China, over in Germany, all different. The Lord is touching every single part of the planet, and He's putting great calamities on this place in every fucking single way, man.
Yeah, and matter of fact, and we got plus the blocking of all the ship supplies, those thousands of ships that are sitting. So now, you remember that one ship that blocked the Suez Canal, caused before any other things happened.
That was all the part of it.
But you know what? When they saw how well that worked, and then what happened later on, now they blocked, every damn thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
It says fire and hail and famine and death, what's going on right now. Fire, hail. America got hit with 4 hurricanes at one time. On all sides. They got hit from the bottom, right, Texas. They got hit by New York, and they got hit twice in 2 different places in California, all at one time. All right. It says fire and hail, famine and death. What's going on with the food right now? All right, you going a lot.
Look, yesterday.
Huh?
We went by Pete's. I bought 3 pieces of salmon. I bought 2 pieces of chicken and some rice and some stewed rice for his son. All right. I bought a liter of pomegranate juice and some mixed vegetables and some Spanish rice. No, so that's just literally it all could have fit in 2 bags. Actually it could have all fit in 1 bag. All right, it was $70 fucking.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was 70. And when she rung it up, I looked and even the girl when she rung it up, she was like, and I was like, damn. I'm literally 3 pieces of tuna. I mean, salmon. That's probably the size of my fucking phone. 3 pieces of salmon, some rice, some mixed vegetables, 2 pieces of jerk chicken, and some stewed rice, and I did buy a bag of chips. But nevertheless, it came to $70, man. I was like, what the fuck?
And
right?
It's only going to get worse.
And that's what I told the young girl. And she smiled, and then she stopped smiling. And I told her, ain't no smiling either. I told her, no, look, it's correct chick. And I told her, look, I said I'm dead deadly serious. I'm not playing here. I said this is gonna get worse. You think this is something else? It's gonna double within a couple weeks or a month or so. And I said, and I told her, you need to buy all the extra food, rice and beans and water that you can get. And then all of a sudden she had this like look of fear on her face. Good. And I said, you need to prepare, get ready.
It's called stagnation.
Or stagflation.
Yeah. Well, stagflation and stagnation. Stagnation is when your economy is at a stop. It's high unemployment rate, and it's We call it inflation, so it's stagnation. So it's the high of the economy going down with the rising of the prices. That means it's a standstill in your economy. Ain't no coming back.
That's it. Well, this is it says while Statistics Canada estimates the consumer price index for food has risen 2.7% over the past year. The blah 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 university team has found that the inflation rate is closer to 5%. And I guarantee you, if you really go into that, see this, I already know it's going to get even double or triple it. Esau is always going to underestimate in the public. But them to even admit that it's even a higher percentage going up, let you know it's not good.
And another part is called shadow inflation. So what they're doing is instead of raising the price so much, they're getting rid of the labor force. So now unemployment is going up, and the price is still going to have to go up eventually. So it's stupid.
And they were talking about the shrinking.
Yeah, I was going to say shrinkflation. It's shrinkflation.
Right, because you going to buy your cereal or whatever, and everything you're getting less and less in the packaging now.
But I bought 2 New York strips for $17. First of all, that's fucked up. But how they sold it was as 4 New York strips, and they were this thin. If you know New York strips, you know
at least an inch thick. At
least it was half an inch. The motherfucker, when I cooked it, that shit cooked so damn fast. I said, man, I gotta change my whole.
Almost has to see
Exactly. Almost had me a ribeye or something to cut this. The skirt steak or something. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they're doing. They'll give you the big package to make you think it's nice. They're cutting down the size of the meat, raising up the price of the shit, and shrinkflation. It's bullshit.
Real quick. Hold those. Play that video so we can get it out. We open with it and we never even played the damn video. All right, because all this is going to lead up to the MOTV. So we're just going to play a portion of this.
From Monday, you're going to see signs like these all across the state, and you risk a $1,000 fine if you ignore them. Soon, your vaccination status will appear on the Service New South Wales app for COVID-safe check-ins, but that's weeks away. In the meantime, you'll need another form of proof, and you can get it on your phone in a matter of minutes. The easiest way is through your MyGov account, and if you don't have one, now might be a good time to get one. Make sure you've linked MyGov with Medicare so you can access your vaccination record and your COVID-19 digital certificate. It'll show all your basic details, as well as which vaccine you received and the dates you were dosed. While you're at it, add it to your phone's digital wallet so you can bring it up anywhere, anytime with just one touch. Simple. Now, no smartphone, no worries. You can contact the Australian Immunisation Register and ask for a paper copy in the mail.
There you go.
So what does it all lead you to? It's beyond evident, man. It's beyond evident. So this is the way they're marching it in, and they're gonna just. It's coming. Here we go.
That's it.
Monday, you're going to see signs like.
And I since I had one pull up too, just to show you what the topic is, this new world order, that they just come telling you this is what it is.
Especially with reopening and people going back to pubs and stuff, because our exposure sites still, will they be put back in place to be listed once we are reopening? Because they're not at the moment.
We will be looking at what contact tracing looks like in the new world order. And yes, it will be pubs and clubs and other things if we have a positive case there.
Pause it. Now, anytime you say a new world order, you'll mark as a conspiracy.
That's right.
And now they're saying it on TV almost every day now.
Freely.
All right. Continue.
It's maybe different if we know that, and yes, it will be pubs and clubs and other things if we have a positive case there. Our response may be tracing looks like in the new world order. And yes, it will be pubs and clubs. We'll be looking at what contact tracing looks like in the new world order. And yes, it will be pubs and clubs and other things if we have a positive case there. Our response may be different if we know that people are fully vaccinated. So we're working through a number of those issues, but we will have to.
Yeah, and that's basically it. But you know how many times, see, over in Australia, so you got to look at how.
Clicking orders.
Yeah. I got you. You got to look at Shemai Baba Shah. You got to look at how Esau plays his game. If you go back when they first started off this whole Duop the Bam, you had the Wuhan, and they will say Wuhan this, Wuhan that, and then they were the model of what was about to happen across the globe. Because what they did, the lockdowns over there in China, welding people in their doors, grabbing and snatching up people, doing things, that started happening all over, and the whole
Down there with welding people inside.
Yes, yeah.
You ain't coming outside. We gonna weld your shit.
Yes, it.
Now you just killed me.
Now you're right. But they were doing, but that whole vibration, the scare tactics, did what? Went from China over to Europe, from Europe to America. Next thing you know, it was everywhere. This is the same pattern. What's going on over there is about to come over here. Why? Because guess who runs the whole planet? The Israeli United Nations Britain faction that Edomite power hold, man. And everything that they're doing is global.
Those outages in China, that's gonna come here.
Yes.
If Jake's been on the TV,
yes.
You have more of these backup generator cameras actually advertising that. He's like, what about the next storm? What are you gonna do? They're basically giving you incentives to get solar power or solar power generators for when that happens. They're prepping you already. It's advertising on the phone, on TV.
Yep.
It's damn near everything. Generate. They're all pushing the.
Right. The stores aren't stocking it. All the sports goods stores. I was out there in a giant store. Damn store was so big it had a damn Ferris wheel inside of it that was 5 stories high. In Colorado, man, and the biggest thing was in there was guns. Everybody in Colorado is open carrying, carrying pistols and shit, and they are not wearing no masks. Colorado gonna be a problem to the rest of the states. They also was big on guns, and it was big on generators and camp equipment. And emergency food, and that's a big seller in all these
Walmarts now.
And Walmarts and Sam's Club, all of them.
They're in there everywhere.
So they're not stocking. Edomites don't waste money in that way. They make money militarily, but when they start stocking their shelves and stuff, they're stocking their shelves with stuff that they intend to sell because they know it's going to be necessary for those. They know that those things are going to sell because it's going to be a reality. All right, and a lot of you people still don't get it because you're too worried about you put up some of them images, man, all these fucking empty stores and shit, and empty shelves, because this is the reality of where we're headed and what's happening, man. Scroll up.
Scroll up a little bit. All right.
Yeah, you see.
Okay. You know what? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I don't have nobody's personal information. That's the reason why I stopped sharing the screen. I'm gonna now see nobody else.
Yeah. And Lebanon is without power. So. And guess what? That's coming to America, man. Yeah. And you know, and all you Instagram girls and you only fan shit and all that. You women that's walking around, you hot summer bitches. I hope you all saw what almost happened to the so-called Puerto Rican woman in New York, in the Bronx. Right. All right, because it was in Brooklyn where it happened. It don't matter. It's gonna be in the Bronx, Brooklyn. It's gonna be every goddamn way, man. All right, and all you, I don't need no man, single women. You keep thinking like that, because guess what? All the men in your neighborhood, the people who live on your block or in your building, they know those of you who live alone and all that. And when it goes black and when there is no 911, all these cops walking off the job, all these firemen walking off the job. Yeah, when those days come, and they're very close at hand.
Oh man!
All you women who put men in the system, you got them locked up. You done lied and said that they beat you up and they didn't. You the one that attacked them. You got them caught up on child support and all this other bullshit, alimony. You women are gonna get visited,
man.
And all you adulterous men and adulterous women, it's all coming to you.
That's it.
I got it.
Well, I want to get this what he asked me pull up real quick. This is the pictures, and that's some of these. This is Walmart and public. I can't see the area.
Well, it looks bad because the store shouldn't be like that.
That's right.
That looked like a scene out of The Walking Dead after after everybody done raided through.
Right.
You know.
Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. I'm like, wait, this don't look like the stuff, all the other stuff. All right.
And what they're doing too is they put empty boxes like totes.
Different
stores, they put totes.
Just to fill them out so it don't look so empty.
So it don't look empty.
Yeah. And this you see right here says I can't see basically, we don't got something. I'm sorry. We're running low on this particular supply. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry about that part.
The category is experiencing market-wide demand at historic levels. Supply chain issues will continue to limit availability of products in this category, but the remainder of 2021 expect lower than normal supplies.
That's it.
Yeah, this Christmas is gonna be a lot of little crying ass children. But you know what? You Israelites out there, you should already been teaching your children that Christmas is not real and it's a wicked false, holiday in the first place, man. Your child, you wouldn't have. Well, it's for the kids. It's just for the kids. Now, if you taught your kids the truth, they wouldn't worry about it, man.
Hey, well, that's that. The brother had sent me something that was the Epicurean lifestyle and the Stoicism lifestyle. The Stoicism basically broke down if you live on life based in pleasure, you're gonna live in a life based in misery. Because once you lose all those pleasures, then I'm sad, I want to worry with all that shit.
That's Esau.
She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Yeah, and also in the Stoicism quote, it says it talks about eating and like eating, like not to get full. And the Lord been putting the spirit on brothers, to fast or even just do intermittent fasts.
Oh man, that's what we do. But half the time we do it because we already fucking down and low on our spirits, and so it's like I'm straight. I'm serious.
Self better. Matter of fact, I'm starting Monday through Friday, fruit and vegetables only. I'm gonna do that, and then and I'll eat meat again. Come Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or whatever. But I'm gonna do, I'm trying to do 5 days in a row. We'll only do 5. Fruits and vegetables, man.
How many times?
Just to keep myself healthy and cleanse myself.
That's it. That's the reason why I already had like bag after bag of the fruits.
This is all Jake worried about.
Right, they already at the football. What's going on?
That's all Jake fucking worried about right there.
I won't even touch my fruits because of the frozen fruits, because the Spirit's already saying what's going to happen. I'm just leaving them in there. Matter of fact, I've stocked up everything just to do what? I'm shopping now just to eat now. But hopefully when the shit hit the fan, we got something to hold on. Everybody right now, they're shopping now because that's all they got.
Right.
So that's the reason why they say they only got 3 days worth of food. Is on average, an American household on average has 3 days worth of food. Well, I would say maybe 1 to 2 days worth of food. And half the other shit, they're not going to be fucked up.
Especially once some sort of message gets sent out, because if everybody rushes to the store, every time you're watching Florida, everybody or the snowstorm or New York,
hurricane
or a hurricane come in or something, everybody run to the store and it's gone within 24 hours or less. So it's not even really truly a 3-day thing,
because when everybody
once everybody starts rushing to it. So hey, it's a wrap, man. We're gonna really wrap it up. Go ahead, break that one out, brother.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 3, start at 1. To everything there's a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. Right. A time to keep and a time to cast away. We're casting away. We don't already cast away this world.
That's it.
Okay. We don't give a fuck about this shit. Hey, as a matter of fact, the more we see this shit take a loss, the more we know that the kingdom is coming.
That's it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So while the whole world is mourning about what the fuck is going on, we toasted and starting to drink and talk about fuck this shit and let it go.
That's right. There's some more in there, right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit more. Go ahead.
Okay. A time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
And this is where I want, because right now they've been in the time of so-called fake ass peace. Right. But the Lord says when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction is going to come upon them. Right now we're in a point of sudden destruction is coming upon America very, very soon.
That's right.
There's about to be cataclysm. The Daniel 12:1 is about to come up. All right. Matter of fact, in all the scriptures that can be precepted with that, a time unlike any other time, a time worse than when you hear that, you got to put your mind back into Antiochus, Maccabees, where they had the 7 children, where they had them cut and filleted them alive. You got to go back to the time of the transatlantic slave trade, when we was up there stack crack shit, piss on each other, being thrown over to the sharks and shit, being taken off the boats, being whipped about the bam. Those are hard times. He said the times that are coming in ahead are going to outshadow those times. My mind is hard, and I'm an actor. It's easy for me to imagine. It's hard for me to imagine that shit. Because I think part of it is because I'm not imagining that shit. I'm trying to imagine the salvation.
Right.
Right? So I'm trying to do what I got to do to get the fuck up out of it. I don't even want to imagine what the fuck is going to. The Lord tell you certain things.
Look, man,
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
I've been
I don't even want to know, nigga.
I've been praying for calamity and destruction. I pray that the Esau loses and the heathens and the 2/3, but mainly Esau Edom, that he loses his health and his wealth and his security. And that's happening in Chicago. Right?
Man.
The Lord keeps increasing it, man. And as a matter of fact, it's been happening all over America with all these what they call natural disasters. Those are God sent disasters.
Right.
Those disasters.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And so and they usually hit them. It usually hits where Esau Edom is.
That's it. Yeah. It hit the most.
It hits them the most, man. So the curses are truly upon them, man. You know, it's the Wadi how about Shinam Shah, man. Bring out what you got, brother.
And this is Jeremiah 49, verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself.
Through city.
His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbors. He is not."
Woo. He should have called the board of wickedness, man. He saw us through. Everybody know he's the devil now, man.
Yeah. Right.
Even his own fucking people.
Yeah, I was talking.
They sell it, look inwardly and saying, "What if I am an Edomite?" How that song go?
If I'm an Edomite, and my faith in Jesus Christ.
Right, and Jesus ain't the name. That dude that made that song scoffing, but it's fucking true. Hey, look, you are Edomite and you got no hope. You fucked.
That's right.
All right. I was me and Shaman, we went to the Ishmaelite spot and it had some some of our food, and the dude, when nobody there wearing masks, and the Ishmaelite in the back, he was like, "Oh, it's all he said all this shit is a lie, man. It's nothing." And basically he had a lot of very, very angry things to say towards Esau Edom, so-called white man. Basically, he ready to ride on him, man. All right. So that's the spirit, man. Ishmael is a wild man. And the Carmenians, they ready to gather up and do what they gonna do, man.
I was just at the Carmenians, the Edomites, and they was like, "Hey, yeah, could you go?" And I come here all the way to the oil spot to say, "Man, could you put your mask on? I don't even want to make you, but." They've been coming around giving tickets, and he don't want no, because Esau's vexing whoever's in Jake area. You go up to Tinley Park, you go over, I ain't wearing no mask. I can go to Hobby Lobby, everybody got a mask on. I can walk in there with no mask and they don't say shit. I see the store manager, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he knew we come shopping there all the fucking time.
Right.
Ain't no mask mandate.
Well, that's my point. They're doing it where niggas are in masks.
Because that's who they want to.
This is who they target.
And we know that what it does to your immune system, it compromises.
Exactly. And what it does to your psychological, because it makes you fucking mad, man. And you make you want to resist their system so they can resist you, so you can get locked up. It's all systematic, man. All right, the last couple ones. You two got the last.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 2, out here 26, 27. It says, "As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish."
These are the scriptures right here that keep us going. And I know I can speak not just for myself. When I hear a scripture like that, that gives me faith. The more that they fuck this place up, the better I'm going to be.
Right.
That's why I was in that spirit the other day, y'all. I'm done with this. Fuck this. I don't care no more. You either jump on board with the Most High plan or fuck you.
Right.
We gonna be straight. I don't even care if we have a token people who get beheaded for the Lord, man. Majority of us is going to make it.
That's right.
So fuck this goddamn place.
Yeah, right.
Let these scriptures right here be your fuel, your fire, that your energy to continue this battle until the Most High finish laying this motherfucker down to the ground.
That's right.
Yeah, he about to lay him down too.
It says, "For I will require them from among thy number."
Read it so I can start it again.
This is Second Ezra 2 and 26. "As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number."
Oh, if I may add to that real quick, in Ecclesiastes, the scriptures say the Lord required that which is past. So if you a man of the Lord from the foundation of the earth, the Lord requires you to be delivered.
That's right.
It's a requirement.
That's right. Verse 27. "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. but you shall be married and have abundance.
There it is. Ariella.
This is Ecclesiastes 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
My God.
That's right.
This Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away in captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. He will discover.
I got one more. They con, brother. This we done.
Yeah.
And this is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and be of good courage.
Right.
Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for Yahweh thy power is with thee whatsoever thou goest.
Could you jump down? Could you jump down toward the end of that verse? That for me and my house, we're gonna serve the Lord. Is that the last chapter?
That I believe that's
Is that could be the last?
I think that's 8.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's verse 8.
No, verse 8 says that if we're going to prosper in all our ways,
Yeah, hold on.
when we follow the commandments.
I just
18,
you just maybe and that
devil be of good courage. I think it is in the first chapter though.
As far as me and my house, it's the last chapter toward the yeah. But just when you said that, it just put me in the mind of that because it's just perfect way to wrap everything up. All the shit else is going on around the world. All these shit's going down. But the Lord said He's gonna be capital red. We're gonna be cool. Fuck these other motherfuckers. They gonna get it. All right. And in front of the Most High, the Israelites gonna be all right. As long as what? You follow the Lord. Whoever got that last one for me and my house, you got it? Somebody whoever got it, read it. Whoever got it.
This is Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord your house,
Which is for the 2/3, because they rather serve the white man who's doing so wonderful for them.
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
You want to go ahead and be part of the people who tell you it's a new world order. It's a great reset, the new normal. Oh, you ain't got your freedom. You want to see where you think there's a turning around from this? Continue to believe the lie or come into the truth. This is the last call for spiritual alcohol. Go ahead.
Right. Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell.
Are you going to keep on following the Edomites in whose land you dwell? Are you going to follow the Ishmaelites in whose land you dwell? Are you going to follow the Moabites in whose land you dwell? I don't care where you are. You Israelites, we're all over everywhere. Right. So you want to keep doing that? That's on you. Go ahead.
But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh.
And fuck you, Wayne Walton. Go ahead. I was talking about wrong. Fuck you, you wrong. And you did pick the wrong time to come up on here and get your ass cussed the fuck out.
Stomped out, man.
Wayne bitch ass.
Spiritually and physically, man.
Wayne's World of Pain.
Go ahead, brother. Was that,
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
Hey, so with that, man, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakapadash.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Raha Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Fuck Wayne